Here we go!
We're feeling very gay because it's almost time to play. Grab your favorite chair with the Lucky Pierres. Yeah!
Alright guys, welcome back to the Lucky Pierres. Tonight we got a new movie review for you. A brand new movie, still in theaters. It's called Men. Alright guys, Men. What did you guys think of it?
That's a crazy movie.
It is very crazy
movie.
So the plot is basically a woman. It starts with a woman going to the English countryside alone on a vacation because her husband killed himself. So she just needs to get away.
Right. She's not sure he killed himself, but he might have fallen.
He killed himself.
Yeah, but she said he was trying to get down from the balcony to her balcony. It might have slipped.
Oh,
She doesn't know for sure.
But
But
he
Oh, yeah.
killed himself.
he killed himself.
We all know those guys. Those guys that say every time, like the girl was like, "I'm done." He's like, "I'm gonna kill myself."
yeah.
Yeah,
He
Then
did
fucking-
say it.
Then he did it.
yeah, pretty crazy movie, huh? I mean, it's like
It's kind of one of those like right afterwards. I was like, I don't know how much did I like it. Like it was just like, then you got to give it a little bit
Oh, yeah,
to
for
be
sure.
like, yeah, I was into that, or no, I was not.
Well, because
I was into
the ending's just madness. But you can continue with the plot if you want.
I was just gonna say like my interpretation of it. I guess I wrote some stuff down, so I think that it like shows all the manifestations of men. You got like you got your manipulative, abusive, toxic, like boyfriend, and then you got like the religious figure, a respected like the church, the priest or whatever. He's like a trustworthy figure in society, but he was still like manipulative or whatever.
Gaslighting her.
Yeah,
it was
he could have ulterior motives or whatever, and then you got the authority figure, which is the cop,
correct.
who's supposed to have like your safety interests in mind, but he was still not on her side or
Right.
whatever. So it doesn't paint us in the best light,
Well, I feel like how you said it shows you the different types of men. It was all of the types of like negative men. Like
Yeah.
all of them were negative on purpose.
Yeah, and you got also the guy whose home it was, the innocent like fatherly figure who
Yeah.
ended up being
Who was also kind of creepy.
bad.
It's like all the different like shit that women have to deal with that we don't.
Right.
We wouldn't know.
Right.
don't see it.
But
yeah.
I feel like it would have. This is a movie. This is going to sound stupid to say, especially to you guys. But I feel like it seems like a movie that should have been made by a woman, not a man.
100%. Alex Garland made it, who also made Ex Machina and Annihilation. Great director.
Yeah,
He's made some awesome stuff.
But I feel like because
it just seems like
the
it's such
whole movie felt to me like it was like, how do I?
a pro-female.
Well, like how do I show to men how absurd it is what women have to deal with coming from men?
Yeah.
And like just beat us over the head with it. But I feel like women are not going to be as affected by this movie as intended. Like if a woman made it, it would have been differently and like would have been like more upsetting and triggering whatever for women.
Yeah.
But this was like, guys are dumb. Let me beat them over the head with how absurd it is that we treat women.
Yep.
And
But
like,
then there's also like you don't have to take a message from every movie.
No, yeah.
You could just watch it and
yeah,
be
like
like, this is
if you're
insane.
not there
Like,
for,
Yeah.
because it's, I guess people would call this woke horror or whatever. But if you're not there for that, it is just crazy and gory also.
It is, especially in the last 20, 25 minutes. It gets insane.
Yeah, it does take
Yeah.
it takes a minute to get there. I
It
feel
does.
like
But there are some creepy scenes.
yeah, I was gonna
for
say
sure.
like the atmosphere, and I thought it did a really good job of being creepy even
the
before like
atmosphere
yeah,
is
crazy.
great, right? The atmosphere is great. How about the tunnel sequence scene?
I
That's
love
a
that.
great
and
scene.
I love when like the naked dude's outside her window just like watching. and,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's very tense because you're like, what's this dude gonna do?
I know.
He's just like watching.
She's
her.
on the phone and we see him in the background. Yeah. Am I crazy or was he not erect in one of the scenes? Did you guys not see that, or was it? Am I just
Like he was erect or he wasn't.
He was. I thought he was, and then I guess he wasn't.
I'm gonna have to see it again now. I mean, I wasn't really paying that much attention.
I don't know. I wasn't looking for that, but I just thought. You know what I mean?
The hands
Could've
were
been
up.
that.
I feel
I
like
don't
he
know, yeah.
was looking for it.
That's usually a telltale.
No, but like it also had like the story of Adam and Eve in there, didn't it?
There was some religious stuff. But
She picked the apple.
Well, yeah, and he says that.
Yeah, don't she ate the apple, so she kind of spent the whole time in kind of like a purgatory, like I guess
It did kind of feel like the house was purgatory.
And then she was like, she kept seeing the devil at the end shed his skin or whatever until like she seen her boyfriend,
Right.
her dead boyfriend,
Her
and
dead
that like
husband.
actual her own personal devil. You know what I mean? And then she could finally
Well,
like
it's like she broke through like the guilt. That was
let
her
go of it.
rebirth.
Yeah, that's
of,
what.
like,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
She broke through the guilt, and that's when her friend arrived at the
she
end.
could realize like his
Which-
death wasn't her fault.
Wikipedia says that's her sister, not her friend.
Oh, really?
Why didn't she have a fucking accent?
I
What?
thought that was her friend the whole time.
I thought it was her
honestly.
friend too. Yeah.
I think
I
maybe you just
Sister.
heard sister.
No, I literally. I'm
Well,
telling
anybody
you,
can put anything on Wikipedia, though. I mean, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I had to look on Wikipedia because Letterboxd just has her like it has their first names, so
Yeah.
it doesn't tell you like if they're related or not.
Yeah, but she's paying for that sin of, I guess, eating the apple or whatever. I mean, like,
There's different messages you could take, like because there's so much weaved in there.
there is. I mean, there's the
If you
good.
don't watch it for like a simply horror movie and you get into all that stuff, then
Let me see.
there's different messages.
Joe did text me that the little kid character was badass.
I love that little kid version.
He was. Yeah, he was. And all the guys, all the dudes in the town were played by Rory Kinnear.
Which I saw this with Sophia, and literally, like when the naked guy showed up, I go, "That's him! Like that looks like a clone of the same guy." And she was like, "No." And then when it started to show everybody in the town, and I was like, "They're all him."
They're all the same dude.
Like, and she didn't believe me at first, and then I probably did say, "I told you so," but I don't remember saying that.
yeah. They're all manifestations of him,
Yeah.
you know. And when I mean, this is going to sound corny, but a manifestation, M in the middle is an E, and the end is an N. I just want to point that out.
Put your hands up first, and then we'll cover that nonsense.
yeah.
I don't think that's anything. But
Okay, but whatever. What else you guys got to say about it? I mean,
I like these horror movies a lot for the reason that like there's hidden messages, but then I also don't like them for that same reason. Because then people read way too much into it, and then they all break it down for like their point of view.
Yeah.
And they think they're smarter than everyone else.
yeah.
You can't just watch like a horror movie for horror anymore. Like sometimes, like
But I know it's all
It's gotta
what's
be
it
like-
called? Elevated horror.
yeah.
It's all
Or like Shaw said, like woke horror. There's
It's
gotta be
all-
like subtext in there. And
there's all.
But
It's
I'm
all.
going to
gotta
bring this
have-
back to when we talked about X, and in the theater there was a trailer for Men, and just when they said that the name of the movie was Men, the girl sitting in front of us at X lost her mind like it was the 80s and Rodney Dangerfield was fucking performing stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Like she literally, they were just like, because at that point the trailers didn't show anything, but then progressively trailers started to show more. But at that point it was just like the girl echoing into the tunnel. And then
I
it
didn't
said-
watch any trailers
Oh,
up
I
to
know,
that.
but yeah, you were. But
I
so
went in blind.
that's all the trailer was at that point. Was like the tunnel scene, and then it said Men. And when it said the name was Men, that girl was like, like standing up, slapping her friends, like, and I was like, Jesus, that just it was called Men?
Mental Bird.
Like literally lost it. And I was like, just because it's called Men, and she lost it. Thought it
I
was like
remember that.
the funniest,
Yeah, I
smartest
remember,
thing
yeah.
that happened. And I was like I literally was just.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say one of my favorite things was like going on IMDb and reading after, and they're like the what
The
to
warning.
expect in like nudity and warning and spoilers. I read it and I just started dying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, man grows a vagina under his penis and gives birth to himself, and I was like, what? But that whole end
It was
scene
pretty
is just
crazy.
like
It keeps
insane.
happening. Yeah, this
It looks
vaginas
so
start
crazy.
opening.
Yeah. It's-
One of the craziest sequence probably I've ever seen in a movie. That
Yeah, I remember it was just me and like two other guys in the back row next to me, and while that was going on, they're just, what the fuck? They just kept whispering over and over.
What is going on here?
Did you notice like though those were his injuries?
Yeah, the hand.
Like she cut his hand, and then if you remember back, like he fell on the fence and his
Yeah.
arm was sliced open.
Oh,
and, like-
wow.
and then like the limp like was because he fell on his legs and broke his legs.
Oh wow! I
So,
did
like,
not notice
the
that.
injuries
Did you notice
they
that?
had
No,
were-
I didn't notice that. That's crazy.
Like when he put his hand through the mail slot, she just
Yeah,
Sliced
that
his whole
was
hand
gnarly,
in.
and he was like holding. He had like it was like a two
Yeah, it was crazy.
like sided hand.
and then he choked her with that one
yeah,
hand. That was sick.
crazy.
Yeah.
How about the weird like crow thing? Put the mask on like that crow or whatever, the raven or the crow. That was weird.
Yeah, that flew through the window.
Looked strange, but yeah, good atmosphere in the movie, good story, good acting, good writing. I just think it was a well done movie. Like
Yeah, it was
it-
pretty-
very, I would say very entertaining throughout.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Lots of different things going on, so like lots of different nuance for different people to appreciate and enjoy.
And it's pretty deep, I guess. You could take it in multiple
take
different
it
ways.
that way, or you could just enjoy the visual.
Yeah. Enjoy it for what it is. Yeah.
It's just a maddening movie. You don't need to be like, well, I hate men now, so that's cool.
Yeah. But anyway, you guys want to get to ratings?
Sure.
All right. I gave it a 7.5.
As did I.
I gave it an 8.
Okay. And what do you guys think? Final verdict. See it
you got?
ASAP. See it whenever. Skip it.
Sometimes, Jack, like your rating is right, so you're like, yeah, 7.5. So I was wondering if you're going to do that again.
What do you guys think?
I would say probably watch it whenever. Just because it's insane and it's not going to be for everybody. They're going to come out of the theater saying that was really stupid. Like, what did I just watch?
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to do that. But that's fine.
See it whenever.
I would agree. See it whenever. I don't think it was like stupid. I think like
No, but that
the-
ending scene, people are going to come out and be like, that was the most
the
ridiculous
last
thing I've ever
25
watched.
minutes it got crazy.
Went bonkers.
It did. So
I would like a straight old school horror fan of like Halloween and stuff to sit down with like an A24 fan and just hear their different opinions of men, like the movie Men.
Yeah.
Like what they say.
Not
what-
Men is a
Yeah.
sex.
Yeah.
Men
Like,
is the movie.
One guy's smoking a little cigarette and sipping some wine, and the guy's like, dude.
The
There wasn't like
the other guy's
subtext
hitting
in
a
it.
bomb. Like,
Yeah, there's not subtext in it.
that guy
It was
fucking grew
bananas.
a pussy, dude.
Exactly.
I'd love to hear it. Yeah, we'll get two of them together on the show.
One guy's like, it just had subtext.
He's like, the beauty and nuance. And the other guy's like, that guy had a pussy.
Exactly. That's exactly how it goes.
yeah,
I'm definitely the other guy.
I fall somewhere in the middle, mostly
Yeah.
leaning towards the other guy. Probably.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes I'm in the middle. Sometimes I'm definitely that guy had a pussy.
That's the way to be. Yeah.
You just want simple madness to watch on screen. You don't have to break it down.
How many times are you allowed to say the P word on YouTube? Because we just broke it.
we say it a lot. You mean Pierres?
Pussy.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be saying a lot more.
Whoa, don't say that. Don't put that out there.
All right, guys, we got the movie quote game. Joe's got a movie quote for us, and we have to guess it. What do you got, Joe?
You take sugar? No, thank you, Turkish. I'm sweet enough.
It's Snatch.
There you go.
You take sugar.
No, thank you, Turkish. I'm sweet enough.
Beautiful. I would have never got that.
I mean, it's the name of characters.
That's great. All right, guys, that's a point for us.
Do you like
Cool.
how I
What about
hesitated?
Bob?
Do you like how I hesitated because my brain couldn't catch up to my mouth?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. That's our review for
I'll
Men.
never give it a point.
You've already won once.
I haven't.
Yes, you have.
No. Shaw's won like everyone.
No, you Shaw won once, and you won once, and
You just didn't tell me when I won? Is that what happened?
And I think I don't know.
I'll never give it a point.
I don't know who else won.
You have a half a point right now.
Yeah,
so.
it's pretty bad.
Yeah, but anyway, that's
pretty.
No, I mean like you have points, but you also have 0.5.
yeah, because
So you're being punished for something.
Yeah, Ben just does what he wants.
no, because we gave him a half point for something.
You get. Don't say we.
No,
like,
you
I
said
make the
you
decision.
said no, you said
I don't make any decisions.
you said Joe said something, and you said we'll give you a half point for that.
I feel like I
So
should get a
gave him-
half for what about Bob? 'Cause you're-
I don't make any.
Okay, we'll give you a half point.
I'm
for,
not going to win anyway. Just
We'll give you a half point for that. Anyway,
Here's Johnny.
that's our review for Men, guys. We love you. Thanks for watching.
yikes.